Welcome! Prepare to have your mind blown as we uncover 10 unbelievable truths about our world. Today, we'll peel back the layers of the familiar and reveal facts that will reshape how you see everything, from the fruit in your kitchen to the planet beneath your feet. These are not fantasies, but established wonders of science and nature. We'll explore the cosmos, dive into the lives of extraordinary creatures, and marvel at the peculiar physics that govern our existence. As we journey through these astonishing revelations, share in the comments which fact makes you see the world in a new light. Let's begin this exploration of the unbelievable, together. For centuries we've pictured Earth as a flawless sphere, a perfect blue marble floating in the vastness of space. This image has been immortalized in photographs from Apollo missions and the International Space Station, shaping our collective imagination. But the truth is, our planet's shape is far more fascinating and complex than a simple ball. Just as a potter's hands struggle to mold a perfectly round ball of clay, nature too leaves its mark. The Earth, like that clay, is shaped by invisible forces, never quite achieving perfect symmetry. Our planet isn't perfectly round, it's what scientists call an oblate spheroid. This means it's slightly flattened at the poles and bulges at the equator, a direct result of its rapid rotation. As Earth spins, centrifugal force pushes outward at the equator, causing this subtle but significant bulge. The difference is measurable. The distance from Earth's center to the equator is about 21 kilometers greater than the distance to the poles. It's a small difference on a planetary scale, but it's enough to make our world unique among the planets of our solar system. In fact, if you stand atop Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador, you're actually closer to outer space than if you were standing on the summit of Mount Everest, even though Everest is higher above sea level. That's because Chimborazo sits almost directly on the equatorial bulge. Earth's shape is a story written by gravity and momentum, a constant interplay of forces that never truly rests. Our planet is not a static object, but a living, spinning entity, always in motion, always evolving. Even the most basic shapes we take for granted are the result of powerful, unceasing forces: gravity, rotation, and the slow but relentless movement of wind and water. Over millions of years, these forces have sculpted not just the Earth's surface but its very form. Our world's imperfection is a testament to its dynamic nature. Every mountain, valley, and ocean is a reminder that Earth is alive, shaped by the forces of the universe, and that its beauty lies not in perfection, but in its ever-changing imperfect form. Let's take a closer look at the fruit bowl sitting on your kitchen table. At first glance, it's just a colorful collection of familiar favorites: apples, oranges, bananas, strawberries. But hidden within this everyday scene is a botanical twist that might just surprise you. Take the banana, for example. It's creamy, yellow, and a staple in breakfasts around the world. Most of us think of it as just another fruit, but in the world of science, the banana is actually classified as a berry. Yes, you heard that right, a berry. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fleshy fruit that develops from a single flower with one ovary and contains multiple seeds inside. This definition includes not only bananas but also grapes and even tomatoes, fruits we rarely think of as berries. It's a category that's more about plant anatomy than taste or appearance. If you've ever noticed those tiny black specks in the center of a banana, you've seen the remnants of its seeds. In wild bananas, these seeds are much larger and harder, but in the bananas we eat, they're just tiny traces, evidence of the fruit's berry status. Now let's turn to the strawberry. With its bright red color and sweet flavor, it seems like the perfect example of a berry. But, surprisingly, the strawberry isn't a berry at all, at least not by botanical standards. Instead, the strawberry is what scientists call an aggregate accessory fruit. It forms from multiple ovaries of a single flower, and those tiny seeds you see on the outside, each one is actually a separate fruit, called an achene, with its own seed inside. So when you bite into a strawberry, you're not just eating one fruit, you're enjoying dozens of tiny fruits all at once, each with its own story to tell. It's fascinating how our everyday language and grocery store labels often miss these quirky scientific details. We group fruits by taste, color, or tradition, but nature has its own, much more complex system. The natural world is full of surprises, and the rules that govern it are often stranger and more interesting than we realize. From wild jungles to your kitchen table, fruit tells a story of evolution and adaptation. So next time you pick up a banana or a strawberry, remember, sometimes the truth about what you're eating is stranger than the label suggests. The night sky's Milky Way holds hundreds of billions of stars, making Earth seem small. But here, we have something even more numerous: trees. Earth is home to about 3 trillion trees, over 7 times the highest estimate of stars in our galaxy. For every star, there are at least 7 trees standing silently on this planet. This staggering number was revealed by combining satellite imagery and global tree counts. Our world is a vibrant, breathing forest, not a barren rock. Life's abundance on Earth rivals the cosmos above. Deep in the ocean lives the octopus, a creature with 3 hearts. 2 branchial hearts pump blood through the gills, while a third, the systemic heart, circulates oxygen-rich blood to the body. Octopus blood is blue, using copper-based hemocyanin, which is less efficient than our hemoglobin. The 3-heart system compensates, ensuring oxygen reaches every part of its flexible body. Curiously, when an octopus swims, its main heart stops, making swimming exhausting. That's why they often crawl instead. This alien circulatory system is a glimpse into nature's alternative blueprints for life. The octopus is a marvel of evolutionary innovation. Honey, crafted by bees, is more than just sweet, it's nearly eternal. Archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey in Egyptian tombs, still edible. Honey's longevity comes from its low water content and high acidity, making it inhospitable to bacteria. Bees add an enzyme that produces gluconic acid and hydrogen peroxide, further preserving it. Microbes can't survive in honey's harsh environment. It's a perfect, self-preserving food, nature's own time capsule. Honey's chemistry is a marvel of natural engineering. Next time you taste honey, remember, you're enjoying something that could last millennia. That's the magic of bees. The Eiffel Tower, Paris's iron icon, isn't as static as it seems. In summer, it grows up to 15 centimeters taller due to thermal expansion. In winter, it shrinks back. The sun's heat causes the iron to expand, while cold contracts it. Sometimes the sun-facing side expands more, causing the summit to tilt slightly. This daily and seasonal dance is physics in action on a monumental scale. The Eiffel Tower is a giant metallic thermometer, always reacting to its environment. Even our monuments are alive with the rhythms of nature. Consider the giraffe's long neck, up to 2 meters, versus our own short necks. You'd expect giraffes to have more neck bones, but both humans and giraffes have exactly 7 cervical vertebrae. The difference? Giraffe vertebrae are dramatically elongated, each over 25 centimeters long. Nearly all mammals share this blueprint, from shrews to whales. Evolution stretches the same building blocks into wildly different forms. This shared anatomy is evidence of our common ancestry. The giraffe's neck and our own are 2 solutions from the same set of parts. It's a humbling reminder of the deep connections among mammals. Nature's creativity works with what it has. Let's embark on a journey to Venus, the second planet from the Sun, and one of the most mysterious worlds in our solar system. Here, time behaves in ways that defy our earthly expectations, a place where a single day stretches out longer than an entire year. Venus completes 1 full orbit around the Sun in just 225 Earth days, making its year shorter than ours. But that's only half the story. Unlike Earth, which spins rapidly, Venus rotates on its axis at a glacial pace, taking 243 Earth days to complete a single rotation. That means a day on Venus, one sunrise to the next, lasts even longer than its year. So, a Venusian day outlasts its year by 18 Earth days. Imagine living on a planet where you'd celebrate your birthday before you'd see the sun rise and set once. If you could stand on Venus's scorching surface, you'd witness a surreal spectacle. The sun would rise ever so slowly, barely moving across the thick cloud-filled sky, taking months to complete its journey from horizon to horizon. And there's another twist. Venus spins in the opposite direction to most planets, including Earth. This retrograde rotation means that while the planet orbits the sun, it's also turning backward on its axis. As a result, the sun rises in the west on Venus, a complete reversal of what we experience on Earth. And after its long, slow trek across the sky, the sun finally sets in the east, making the Venusian day truly unique. Scientists believe this strange backward spin could be the result of a colossal ancient impact, or perhaps the thick Venusian atmosphere dragging on the planet over millions of years, gradually reversing its rotation. On Venus, time itself seems to twist and bend. The slow, backward rotation and the thick, swirling clouds create a world where the passage of time feels almost dreamlike and alien. It's a planet where the ordinary rules of day and year are turned upside down, challenging everything we think we know about how planets move and spin. The universe is full of surprises, and Venus reminds us that even our closest neighbors can hold secrets that stretch the imagination. In Australia, the wombat produces cube-shaped poop, a unique biological quirk. The secret lies in the wombat's intestine, where varying elasticity and muscular contractions mold the feces into cubes. Each night, a wombat can produce up to 100 of these cubes. Why cubes? Wombats use their scat to mark territory, often placing it on rocks or logs. Cubes don't roll away, making them perfect for communication. This bizarre adaptation is a masterpiece of functional biology. Even the oddest animal traits have a purpose. Nature engineers solutions in the most unexpected ways. Sometimes the weirdest facts are the most ingenious. In the ocean, the tiny Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish can, in essence, live forever. When stressed or aging, it reverts to its earliest stage, a polyp colony, essentially starting life anew. Its cells transform, allowing it to repeat this cycle indefinitely. While it can still be killed by predators or disease, it doesn't have to die of old age. This process, called transdifferentiation, is a biological reset button. The immortal jellyfish challenges our understanding of life and death. Scientists are only beginning to unravel its secrets. It's a living paradox, a creature that turns back the clock. Immortality, it seems, is not just a myth. Our journey through the unbelievable ends here, but wonder never does. We've seen that Earth isn't a perfect sphere, that a day can outlast a year, and that immortality exists in the ocean's depths. These truths remind us there's always more to discover. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe for more secrets of our world and cosmos. Which fact surprised you most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.